Hello, welcome. I'm Sammy, and I was doing a reading. I want to pull some more cards, but I want to talk about Pluto coming back direct. So, today is Tuesday, the 8th. Tomorrow, Jupiter will retrograde, and that's going to cause a big shift in Gemini. And then, in just a couple days later, by the 11th, Pluto's coming back direct in the 29th degree of Capricorn still, and it won't reach back into Aquarius until I believe it's mid-November. November, I want to say 19th, but it might be 9th. Anyway, so this Pluto direct is going to be a big deal because we've been dealing with this the last 6 months or so, and just coming out of eclipse season. If you watched any video by any astrologer for the eclipse season, you know just by your own life that we've been going through major endings and new beginnings, saying goodbye to things, and if not fully saying goodbye, at least understanding what needs to go, right? Habits, people, careers, whatever it is that we've been doing that aren't really so great for us. So toxic things have to end. Toxic people need to go. So I pulled these cards. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit more because the energy has been picking up for me. And so what I can say is, if you're not feeling it yet, it's definitely going to get better. There's a lot of hope and optimism that comes with saying goodbye to things and people, especially when you feel better in the absence of that thing, right, or person. So this is actually a really exciting time. It can be painful closing out cycles, and not everyone has gotten that closure yet. But that is what Pluto is helping us do as it comes back through this last 29th degree. We know what this feels like. We've done this before. We already know what's needed to end and be closed out. So these are major karmic cycles that we're ending. If you think back to 2012, that was when Pluto really started this change for us. So for the last 17 years, we've felt Pluto in Capricorn, which is major for government systems, institutions, and feeling like you have to work hard for something and you have to plan it out, and just very Capricornian energy. And Pluto brings death and rebirth to things, transformation. So if you look at the last 17 years, what has happened to our government system? How do we think about our government now? Have we seen the fall of the American government? I would say so. Maybe you wouldn't agree. But just, on the world stage even, what does the world think of America these days? So, as Pluto shifts and goes into Aquarius, this is going to be a really great change for us. We've already got to feel this earlier in the year, between I believe it was February and May. Pluto was in Aquarius. This is much more people oriented. It's much more kind of out there vibes. Just think of Aquarius. If you know an Aquarius, they can be kind of eccentric, creative, and they think outside the box. So we're seeing this huge AI trend, right? So that's going to continue and it's going to get stronger. Technology, movies. When I think of Aquarius, I think of movies, music, any kind of technology, and like electricity, those sort of things. Anything like kind of new on the scene too, cryptocurrency, that sort of thing. So we'll see a lot of changes there. But Pluto always brings a ton of change every time it moves back and forth, which it does every year, 6 months retrograde and 6 months back direct, and then 6 months retrograde. So we've done this every year. We go through major cycles and we may just really not feel it. Anyway, I pulled these cards already while the camera was off, and then we can just pull some clarifications. But if you've been feeling this energy, if you know what this is, this card makes perfect sense. This is the Deceit card, which would be 7 of Swords in the tarot. But this just feels like, what are we closing out? What are we leaving behind? This could be self-deceiving energy. This could be someone else deceiving you, someone being dishonest. And for me, I've really been feeling this North Node Aries energy as just authenticity and how important it is. And so if you know someone, or you meet someone, or you left someone behind, or a career, whatever this is, I feel it's kind of acknowledging this kind of phony, fake, unauthentic energy, whatever that means for you, okay? If you say goodbye to a person, toxic energy of a person, or maybe a place, a job, or a bad habit, this, whether it was self-deceit or someone else, it's well known now, right? Whatever we were doing, the change had to come. So this is good. We're all kind of recognizing it now. But what I asked for when I did this reading was, what's going to be the energy for the collective as Pluto comes back direct? And so Deceit was the first card out, and then this Journey card came out, but it came out kind of in a challenge position, sideways. So what I was getting with this is just that we're going to see it now. Like, maybe we knew change needed to come, and we kind of felt why, or how we needed to make moves, how we should have shifted. But now, come the 11th, 12th, 13th, even now, Pluto is like basically stopped. It's so far away and it moves so slowly. So we can feel this kind of energy, like, can we get going? Can we get past this? A lot of people are still in this heartbreak energy. So this card came out too, this broken heart, and it also came out sort of in a challenge position. It came out sideways. And so I was just really asking, what does this even mean? And I think what Pluto is showing us is, like, you're going to fully understand why. Like, the karmic cycles ending, what it means for us moving forward. We have this Thinking Woman also came out. This is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarian energy. This is definitely mental and air energy. So think of that as the Queen of Swords. That's someone who is going to maybe be firmer on her boundaries. Okay, this could be male or female, doesn't matter. But if you are, maybe you're a masculine dealing with the feminine who's trying to be firmer with her boundaries. Or if you're the feminine, maybe this is you trying to be firmer with these boundaries now, okay? And saying, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this anymore. This journey, it's like realizing the journey. Realizing, what this is all for. Why we had to go through this now. So whatever karmic cycle you ended, what is the lesson? That's the main thing here. What is the lesson? Ultimately, we're going to have victory. We've already had victory, right? Because most of us have already ended this cycle. If you've continued to hold on to it throughout this retrograde, despite the signs, Pluto's going to handle that, okay? So do not be surprised. Most of us have already made these moves. So I'm just saying, if there was someone still holding on to something that they knew they were supposed to let go of, Pluto will handle that. And when Pluto comes direct, there will be no more misunderstandings. It will be very clear. So yeah, we talked about this. It hurts. It might hurt to let something go, someone go, to make a change, to realize maybe you've been lying to yourself for 17 years or 12 years or the last 5 years or the last 6 months. Whatever it is, no one wants to feel deceived. Even if you're the one deceiving yourself. But so what I got with this is, despite this broken heart, because it is in a challenged position, it's not fully healed yet. It's healing. You're healing. But right with that came the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra. Okay, Archangel Raphael is what it says. But the point is, this heartbreak is actually opening the heart. So this is incredible. And Spirit is saying you had this victory anyways. And by standing firm in your boundaries, you're basically acknowledging the universe that this was meant to happen. Okay, and so all of this heartbreak, all of this wasn't for naught, because now your heart is open. And sometimes, I don't know if you guys know what I mean, sometimes you need to feel that pain. Like, you need to really feel that hurt to just feel something again. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is such a huge shift for us. We're closing out major cycles. Just think about the last 17 years of your life. Who were you? You know, what's changing now? Look at your chart and see what house is Aquarius in. That house is going to shift again. Wherever it shifted this past year, so just like, I'm pretty sure it was February. You have to look it up. I don't remember the exact date, but it was a few months there. Maybe it was February to May or March to May. Either way, we got to see a glimpse of it, okay? And I'm pretty sure we got a little glimpse of it last year too, of the Aquarian energy getting that Pluto first 0 degree, which was huge and a big shift for humanity. And I feel like it's waking people up as well. Ultimately, at the end, we got this cornucopia. So this is, to me, saying this is such a huge blessing. Whatever this was, it was kind of like a test. Okay? And I don't feel like this was happening for 17 years. That's not what I'm saying. But the energy of Pluto and Capricorn was definitely working in the collective and within us independently for the last 17 years. This could have been the last 6 months, you know, throughout this last retrograde. But just feeling that it's like it's part of the journey. It's like Spirit is saying, yeah, we got past this toxicity, but recognizing it, just seeing it and acknowledging it and putting a stop to it, that's the part of the journey. This is understanding why. It's the knowing. And without that knowledge, there is no lesson. And then you repeat it and you repeat it. And this is the blessing here. It's recognizing and standing firm in these boundaries and saying, I'm not doing that anymore. It doesn't feel good to me anymore. Okay, escapism, substance abuse, going to the gym too much, overeating, sex addiction. It could literally be anything, or a person, or a job, or just, you know, being too open with your energy, giving too freely to others and not setting boundaries. However this worked out for you, this victory is so massive. This heartbreak, even though it hurts, it's healing. And it's opening us up for something way bigger, for your life's purpose, for this new stage of karmic balance, if that's, you know, how you want to call it. So this cornucopia is like the land of milk and honey. It's like the blessings. It's like all the things that you want. Okay, on this card, it's like food and this golden whatever, sunshine, and there's a butterfly, which represents transformation in the tarot, and it's number 11. So this is like everything that you want, all your blessings, because you said no, because you put an end to something, which is incredible. Also, let's talk about Pluto being a huge power dynamic entity. So you're going to see power plays. I'm sure you've been seeing this play out, but people just trying to control things. People may be trying to control you, or you may find that you're being more controlling, you know, and maybe that stems from insecurity. Maybe it stems from, it could be anything, but the need to control, possessiveness, any of that would be definitely a Pluto thing. So we're going to see that shift as well. all of these things moving forward, this is going to be a great change. We have the rest of this year to figure this out, okay, until we get into 2025, and then the nodes will change, and then the North Node will be in Pisces. I don't know that we'll have as much go-hung warrior energy when it leaves Aries, but we'll definitely be seeing things come full circle, I think, and understanding more of the spiritual side of things and the healing aspects of what we're doing now. So I also I wanted to get the shadow side of things because Pluto does represent death and rebirth and transformation. There's definitely a shadow element here. So these are the cards that came out. Possessive, you're clinging onto someone or something way too tightly. Learn to let go. Love has no ownership. Everyone has free will, right? So you can't tell someone who to be, what to do, how to act. And these are all things that we know, right? Right? However, people still play these out. You know, people still try to control. And it may be your boss. It may be your mom. It doesn't matter. It could be, definitely could be a partner. But this is the thing, like, recognizing your personal power is so huge. And another thing that was on the bottom of the deck was the second chakra, the sacral, which is where your fire is. You know, it's like, no, that when I think of that, that's like, yeah, Aries warrior energy. So what I'm saying is, we're not down with the bullshit anymore, right? We're saying no to all of this. No one's going to make me do anything. You're going to accept me for who I am, or this isn't going to happen. It doesn't matter what it is. Job, family, you know what I'm saying here. Possessiveness. If this has been in your energy, it's going, and you did the right thing, and you let it go, and you're accepting the change, and you're opening your heart to your life's purpose, and in doing so, and in setting boundaries, cornucopia, blessings beyond belief, right? Like Empress energy, like 10 of Pentacles energy. So this is a great energy for us. I want to read these two. We did the possessive one, but that just plays into the controlling element and how Pluto creates these power plays and someone trying to dominate and someone like having to submit, and we're not doing that. So come the 11th, everyone should feel much better. The next one that came out was negativity. Let go of the pessimistic attitude. It's getting old. Think of something positive right now and shift your thinking. So that's just this toxic shit, right? Or just overthinking in itself. Any of this, and plus the sun is in Libra. So that, of course, is going to be overthinking energy. And then if you're an air sign on top of it, of course you're going to be overthinking things. And you just have to, you have to. It's the negativity just comes in. And you overthink and you're living in your head. So we're getting past that now. The last one, which I haven't really felt myself, but I could see how some people could, because obviously if we're dealing with this, right, as light workers or healers or whoever you are in this collective watching this, there's someone on the other side of this, right? There's something we're letting go. There's someone, maybe it's our inner selves, our shadow selves, maybe it's subconscious, or maybe it's someone we were dealing with. But this one is shame. You are not flawed. You are so worthy of love and belonging. Forgive yourself for not giving yourself enough self-love. So, right, this is just is amazing and confirms everything. Where when you're not loving yourself, you're not giving yourself, because you're giving to others, trying to please others for so long until your boundaries become firm and you say, hell no. And you take on this bitchy, most amazing, haughty Queen of Swords energy. Okay? So then I wanted to ask Spirit really quick. We can confirm these and clarify these. I didn't want this video to be long, but of course it will be, because, I don't know, I have to over-explain things to you guys. So, not that I have to you guys. I have to over-explain things. That's just who I am. Anyway, so these are the lessons cards. This is when you ask Spirit, what are the lessons we're learning at this time for the collective? And so the first one that came out was, where are they? Oh, yeah, I set them aside here. There. So the first one that came out was growth, right? Right? So much growth happening. It says, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So that's a good affirmation you can say. Of course, we're growing. We're growing into this purpose here, you know, and moving and healing past this heartache and just having victory over this shit. Because we're not doing this anymore. Then we got death, which is who? Pluto. Like, can they confirm it any more times? Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Okay? This is Pluto. This is an ending of a cycle, major karmic cycle. And you did it. You did it. Can you believe it? And then we got forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And forgiveness, everybody knows this. And I don't care if it's cliche, it's true. Forgiveness isn't for the other person. It's for you. It's so you can move past it. It's so you don't hold on to things. It's so you're not bitter. And then we got this energy again. This is this deceit, this other person, maybe on the other side of this same thing with the shame, this regret card. Okay, so it could be someone on the other side of this or someone else you're dealing with who is kind of understanding it's coming full circle for them too. Maybe they're understanding their part in it. Hopefully, you know, we can only hope. I know that I cannot change the past. So obviously someone is having regrets here. Under that was honesty. And I got to say, because I'm obsessed with authenticity right now. And honesty is just so important. And that's just that Aries. I have so much Aries in my chart. And everyone should be feeling it right now. And stepping into their personal power. And standing up for themselves. And being their most authentic, opinionated self. Because Aries is the North Node right now. And this one says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And we know this, right? Everyone just needs to hear it again. So, honesty, so huge. Like, I can't even with people who are fake. Like, you can say the most off-the-wall shit, and I'll be like, all right. You know? Like, I will accept that and be like, okay, cool. Like, you're entitled to whatever you want. But if you just, the worst is like not having an opinion. And that is Libra energy, honestly. So that is this Sun in Libra. It's just like, you know, you don't ever really know who you are until you evolve and start stepping into that opposite, that Aries energy, which can be hard for Libra. They just want everyone to be happy and they want to be liked. And so they will mold and make themselves to become that. That is just a huge part of what we're dealing with right now with the South Node in Libra. It's just these phony characters coming to light. Like, who even are you? Do you even know what you like? If you're a Libra, just listen. Don't take it with a grain of salt. I'm being brutally honest right now, but there is an aspect of you that's like that. Maybe you're evolved and you're super cool now, but some part of you was like that at some point. Okay. Spirit, can we get some clarifiers for this deceit card, please? I already know what this is. And I already pulled cards earlier, but I'm just doing this for you guys just in case you want to see it. Deceit. Thank you. So we have this Nine of Pentacles. It actually kind of came out in reverse. Nine of Pentacles is a single energy, but in reverse, so this is like, yeah, I'm doing my thing. I'm on my own. And I'm like self-sustaining. And I'm super happy. But it wasn't like that. It was like this in reverse. So what this means is codependency. It could be feelings of lack or not having enough or needing someone else outside of you to help you with things. So this could be some people who are working with some self-deceit here. Okay, deceiving yourself or thinking that you need someone else. Just any level of codependency. I'm not taking this. Anything else for deceit? A different card came out when I did it. 7 of Cups. Yeah, so this is just confusion. We're just like, we're giving yourself too many options. Some people could have made you an option. There could be third parties involvement. Or someone could have just not taken you seriously or not made you a priority. This is like, I have too many options. I'm very confused. This is almost, could be also the fantasy and the delusion of this Neptune and Pisces energy that we're in. Which a lot of people, they'll see something good and they'll be like, oh my gosh, this is meant for me. This is my soulmate. Or this is the end all be all. And it's like, is it? Maybe you're just a little in fantasy land. Some sort of codependency, confusion, or staying somewhere for a long period of time where you shouldn't be. Can I see this journey card, please? Clarify this journey as a challenge position. I hope this doesn't cut off. I always go way over. No, I did see the Queen of Swords there. No, this is the one. Hangman in reverse. This is like coming loose, shaking loose from being stuck, right? So the Hangman is normally someone who's stuck or someone who is trying to see things, needs to see things from a new perspective. But the Hangman reverse, to me, and on this journey card, is like definitely seeing things clearly now, understanding the path and the journey. And maybe it's still coming into this full circle energy. And by the 11th and 12th and 13th and into this weekend, we're going to understand what that is. It's like, I feel like we're going to see an example of exactly why this happened. Whether this person reaches back out to you or something, you heard something about your job and somebody got in trouble and blah, 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 and you made the right choice. We're going to see why this had to happen. Okay, as Pluto comes direct. Show me the thinking woman. I know what this is, but let's just get a little bit more. Two of Pentacles, weighing out the options. Overthinking is an aspect of the Queen of Swords, but she's usually very firm. But this is just something we've thought about. This is something we've had to think about. Okay. 5 of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. This maybe caused some kind of drama, chaos, major change, but it's up-leveling us. It's up-leveling you. This is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It's like, yeah, it had to shake some things up. Maybe you had to ruffle some feathers. Maybe you had to go through great change, and maybe you didn't want to. And maybe you did think about it for a long time, and maybe you did go back and forth and back and forth. But now it's like this leveling up. This is a little baby empress. She's not the empress yet, but look at her. She's feeling herself. She's not worried about nothing. She's got some money, and she can feel herself growing and progressing. Can I see this victory card? Obviously, we know what victory means. But is there anything more, Spirit, we should know about this victory card? The Star. Aquarius energy. The Star is a wish fulfilled. The Star is healing. The Star could be fame. It could be winning the lottery or something out of the blue. But the Star is, it's just this feeling of hope. It's like, I don't care how bad it hurts. I don't care about any of this now because I know I'm winning. I know I'm on the right side of things and I'm making the right decision here. This is a wish come true. And so maybe things have started to just come together now for you because you did the right thing. You closed out your karmic cycle. You made the right decision at the right time despite the pain. And now you're able to move forward. That was weird. Decision, 3 of Cups. It was Judgment and 3 of Cups, if you want to know. But so, yeah, that's heartbreaking. Judgment, it's a heavy energy. Let's see here. Death in reverse. So there could be someone who wanted to avoid an ending, someone who's upset about this ending, okay, or not wanting this change. But it did come out with the Eight of Swords, which is someone who's trapped, someone who's overthinking things, someone who's in their head about it, someone who's like worried day and night about it, okay, and they just like can't stop thinking about it. Temperance energy is healing. Sagittarius energy, this is give and take. This is alchemizing with the universe. This is co-creating with the universe and having patience and just understanding, okay, yeah, this shit hurts right now. Okay, and maybe you didn't want this ending. Maybe you were afraid, and maybe you're still overthinking it and still looking for this confirmation. I'm telling you, this is what it is. This is coming through. We're going to get some sort of confirmation here as Pluto comes direct of exactly why it needed to happen. In your gut, you know. In your subconscious, you know why. And that's why you made the decision that you did. Okay, but this is going to fully explain it all. Despite it, you have this energy here where it's like, okay, I know I need to do this for my healing. I know I need to do this for my greater good, for my divine path and purpose, right? And then it leads us to this amazing fourth chakra, the heart chakra, Archangel Raphael card. And so now the path is opening up. Your heart is opening up. You can see your purpose here. Six of Swords in reverse. This could be past energy. This is someone who's afraid to move forward or doesn't know how to move forward. There's someone in this energy here, okay? I think it's the other person. If you're dealing with another person, someone is upset, right? We got the shame card. We got the regret card. We got the deceit card. Someone is not wanting this ending and someone is not ready or doesn't want to move forward. Hopefully that's not you, because we're seeing this beautiful energy here of growing and understanding and ending and closing out that karmic cycle. There are some people I know still in the collective without closure, and I'm hoping that when we get this confirmation as Pluto comes direct, that will give the closure that they need, you know, if that's you. Anything more on the heart chakra, Spirit, for this collective I'm talking to right now? Yeah, why is that Six of Swords reverse? Someone isn't wanting to move on. And you know what? This person, maybe their heart chakra was closed. Maybe they couldn't feel and didn't know until now. Maybe they're starting to see it. Hopefully they are starting to see it. And then we have Nine of Wands. This is someone who has their guard up. Okay, I think Spirit is saying protect your heart. Do what you need to do. Protect yourself. Maybe stay close off to this person. Protect your heart as it expands and opens. And it's okay to just forgive this person without telling them that. Like, it's okay to do what you need to do and just protecting your own energy. Because if it is really that toxic, we don't want that back in our space. So as your heart heals, Spirit is saying protect it. Choose yourself in this. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's do cornucopia, which we all know is amazing things. Please confirm and clarify. Are you kidding me? Ace of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? And that's what I'm talking about. And that's why I love the tarot. And that's why I love the universe. Ace of Pentacles on cornucopia. Could it get any better than that? No. Brand new beginnings. Brand new amazing opportunities in money. Whatever it is. Dreams coming true. Your path lighting up. It could be a relationship. It could be a new business venture. A new business partnership. Anything. Whoa. Four of Pentacles. Another one that says keep it close to your chest. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm good, I have enough, but like, don't touch my shit. So it's like, and this energy too, this Nine of Wands. Spirit is like, take care of yourself, okay? Be careful. And you know the universe will test you. So if you said goodbye to something, don't pick up something else. Go straight for your heart. Go straight for yourself, straight for your life purpose. And protect this heart, protect this thing, protect this new opportunity. Okay? I don't think we're not trying to control it. We're just going with the flow. We're letting the universe decide. We're letting Jupiter retrograde and show us what it is. Okay, this can't. 10 of Pentacles. If this reading gets any better, we're going to all have to go play the lottery. That is just beautiful. Cornucopia. Okay, this is the most cornucopia it can get. Right? Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles is everything. It's everything you want. It's the dog. It's the kids. It's the money. It's the career. It's the life path. It's the most beautiful life that you could want. It's everything. It's cornucopia. Thank you, Spirit. That wrapped that shit up. Just let's look at the bottom just to be sure. Knight of Cups on the bottom, 10 of Cups. If you're looking for love, it's very possible to come in. Okay, but it's not going to come in if you're looking for it and if you're still in this codependent energy. And I know you're not because you're watching this reading. I'm just reminding you, we're not looking for new love. We are the new love. Your heart expanding, your life purpose, focusing on you, keeping your heart kind of guarded for right now is where we're at. But once we do that, and if we stay in that energy and we're working on ourselves, absolutely new love can come in. Knight of Cups is someone wanting to come in, offer something, ask you out, confess their love, or just come forward, right? With this idea or something that leads to 10 of Cups energy, which is everything you want emotionally. Completely fulfilled. Okay, we also may have stalkers, but that's just a given, right? And then we have the World card. I'm telling you, we cleared so many karmic cycles. We're doing this thing. If you felt like you weren't getting anywhere, I hope this reading confirms for you how amazing you are and how great you're doing. Okay, should we get an angel message? Yeah, we're at 37. Why not make it 40, right? If you like this message, if you like how I read, please come back. Please subscribe. Please like or share. If you know someone's been struggling especially and they need some kind of confirmation that they're doing the right thing, please share this. Ground yourself. When you detach from awareness of your body and the physical world, you become ungrounded. Although it's pleasant to float heavenward, your attention and work are needed upon the earth. We're helping you balance the spiritual and material so that you can enjoy a fulfilling earthly life, right? So we can't get lost in this Neptunian delusion and fantasy anymore. We're not going to be confused. We're going full-fledged towards the mission, towards our life's purpose and path, and we're staying grounded. We're not over here looking for this Knight of Cups. No, we're in the light. We're focused on ourselves, healing our hearts, and moving forward in service to humanity and whatever mission you signed up for. Okay? I love you guys. Thanks for watching. This was really great and fulfilling for me, and I hope it was really great for you too. Great. See you later.